a large pot and a shallow amount of water and can turn it into a steamer just with a mesh strainer. No need for any fancy pots or equipment. Oh, voila, perfectly steamed broccoli, I love it. Proper culinary procedure, right into an ice bath. And this just helps set the color so it stays nice and green. And those larger mesh strainers are the perfect splatter screen. A little dome of protection. Bacon's always notorious for those big kitchen messes. And just top it with that. Perfect. And what a go-to when you need to strain a jar or a can. And for the final trick, the classic softened butter scrape. A classic trick for soft, spreadable butter. And for ultra smooth and creamy potatoes, work them through that fine mesh strainer. Thanksgiving, you're welcome. Steam is a powerful, single ingredient cleaning solution. While these are usually for clothes, you can actually use them all around the house. A multi-purpose steam cleaner can be even more versatile, with a variety of attachments to tackle different jobs. The heat from steam can deodorize, sanitize, and reduce allergens. And steam also makes it effortless to cut through grease and grime. It like ate through everything that was caked up on here. My favorite things to clean are floors, windows, and all around the kitchen. Be gone, sticky spot on the floor. I like to say if it's too big for the washing machine or dishwasher, steam's probably a good go-to. With one tool, you can replace products under your sink like bottles and scrubbers. The only rule here is don't use steam on anything that's not moisture or heat resistant. Natural household solutions? Add charcoal to the list. Activated charcoal can eliminate odors, purify air, and absorb moisture. So it's good stuff, and it's cheap and affordable to order online. Packets like this, you can use them all around your home. For loose charcoal that you get in bulk, you want to add it to something like a sock. Keep those old stinky shoes fresh. A large tea filter, a little charcoal sash. Keep that fridge deodorized or coffee filter. Seal it up. One of my favorite uses, the trash can. Not the most elegant, but it keeps those smells under control. Activated charcoal should be effective for several months, but you can reactivate it and use it again. Set your charcoal in the sun for a couple hours. The UV rays will expel all those odors and you can reuse it up to 2 years. That salad spinner is good for way more than just salad. These pieces are useful by themselves as a colander in a bowl. The salad spinner can be a go-to to wash off just about all your produce. Just rinse and spin to dry. That took no time at all. Also perfect for fresh herbs. It's a perfect solution because you don't need paper towels to dry. Using a salad spinner is the perfect way to get those berries clean too. Put your soak right into the bowl, pour that out, quick rinse, and rev up that motor to dry. I also love that you can use these to defrost. Easy way to drain off any liquid as it thaws. I've even seen it where you can use this to defrost shrimp. These are also ideal for soaking and preparing dried beans. You can soak, rinse, and sort right in one device. A bowl, a colander, and towels. I'll just use the salad spinner. When you're in the car out and about all day, this thing can come in real handy. In months where temps are scorching, keep some cold drinks. This is a go-to for grocery shopping to keep everything fresh on the drive home. Wheels and a handle, easy to get everything from the car to the fridge. I keep an insulated bag in my trunk all the time as a backup. And your cooler's not just for cold. If you're picking up hot food for dinner, keep it warm inside the cooler. Or you can go with the ultimate chill upgrade. Vehicle refrigerators are not just for RVs. If you're a parent always on the go because of your kids' sports and activities, this is for you. If you're working in your car all day, and of course for camping and road trips. And many even have a freezer function so your ice cream won't melt. And while you're driving around, this thing can be powered by a standard 12-volt charger. Unplug it when you're not driving, and since it's insulated, everything should stay nice and cool in between stops. These portable fridges come in so many styles and sizes, so you can find something that fits your budget, and there's really affordable options out there. When the pressure's on, choose a method that makes cleaning easier. These canisters are effective, but they can be dangerous, but there's an electric alternative. Electric compressors are great. They can be multi-purpose. Of course, this is perfect for dusting those nooks and crannies. And those accessories can help you inflate tires and sports equipment. And for those outdoor cleanup projects, you can go heavy duty. At-home air compressing units can be great help in cleaning up debris and wash dirt away with pressurized water. Full-scale pressure washers can be expensive, but there are some affordable varieties or just simple attachments that can get the job done. And because it's pressurized, you'll actually use less water. So for projects big and small, take the pressure off yourself and put it to work. With all these sides, your grater is made for more than just one thing. One thing I love, a rustic tomato sauce just with the grater. And you can even mince garlic, no knife skills required. Quickly slice vegetables like cucumbers. These are such thin slices. Now you may have hesitation when it comes to your grater, but just remember to use control and go slow, especially when your fingers get close to those blades. This rough grating side is good for hard spices like cinnamon or nutmeg. And don't forget the classic trick of simply stripping herbs. In through one of the slots, and gently pull. And the list goes on and on. I've grated onion and ginger, and you can even make cauliflower rice. A milk frother is a super versatile kitchen tool, and it'll turn you into a barista at home. You want to start with extra strong coffee. I even like instant espresso powder for a big punch of coffee flavor. And that steamer's not required. You can heat some milk up in the microwave or even on a pot on the stove. And this is where you can add some flavors. I'm gonna use vanilla, but you get creative. You can find flavor extracts at the store or use honey or maple syrup as an alternative. Now it's time to get to work. Just a few seconds is all you need for a perfect latte. If you're making a macchiato or a cappuccino, you'll want more foam, so go a little longer. Just pour the milk for our latte and a little scoop of foam on the top. Look at that. That's a beautiful vanilla latte. All the milk cascading into the coffee. That's a perfect morning. You can even use that frother to make a quick whipped cream or cold foam. I just added some powdered sugar for sweetness, a nice creamy whipped topping. And these also work great with drink mixes, protein powders, and even making vinaigrette. Let's talk about unconventional uses, like for eggs. When I'm making breakfast, I like foamy egg whites. When I'm making pancakes and waffles, it makes them extra fluffy. You can easily run out of space on a stovetop during holidays and gatherings. An induction cooktop is a versatile way to add another cooking surface to your kitchen. These can also be safer to use because they don't produce heat the same way that hot plates do. In order for this to produce heat, it needs to have a pan on the surface. And once removed, that surface will cool almost instantly. That makes it a much safer option, especially if kids are around. One thing to be aware of is you do need induction cookware in order for this to work. Good news is most cookware should work on an induction top, from stainless steel to cast iron. Although, aluminum, copper, and glass will not work. If you're not sure, grab a magnet and test your pan. If it sticks, it works. They're compact for easy storage, portable, and can be used anywhere with power, and they can even be set to lower temperatures to just keep food warm. And some cookware may include an induction indicator on the bottom. What you want to look for is either the word induction or this symbol. For vehicles without Bluetooth, a simple dongle can change your world. Now the tunes in here can come through these speakers. And of course you want a good mounting system to keep that phone secure. I like a simple magnetic option, but clamping mounts may be a better fit for you. For these style holders, you usually need to install a magnet onto your phone. I actually prefer to just install it right inside my case, so that way I can keep it off my phone. To really transform older vehicles, look at aftermarket options. You can find affordable options to give you navigation, connect to your phone, all the multimedia experiences, and even backup cameras. Make sure the unit's compatible with your vehicle, and of course, your phone system. And depending on your vehicle, many of these systems you can install yourself. If you're hesitant about the install, ask a friend or a family member who's tech and car savvy, they can help you out. Or just go with a professional install. The price and convenience could be worth it for you, especially for an upgrade like this. This kitchen tool, not just for Thanksgiving. This one's fun. You'll only need this part. Use the suction to separate those egg yolks. That is so fun. I'm making pancakes. We'll get to this in a minute, but whip up those egg whites for fluffy pancakes. And this works best for those thinner pancake batters. And get that pancake batter in there. This is a great way to make mini pancakes, make designs, just have a little less mess. Evenly and easily fill muffin tins with a turkey baster. This is ideal for thinner batters like cupcakes. And a turkey baster is gonna be ideal for getting rid of that excess grease in a skillet or even on top of stews and soups. We're all still used to buying traditional batteries, but now's a good time to make a switch to rechargeables. You can go around the house and do an inventory of which types of batteries you need and how many. That way you can choose the right type and amount for items you use every day. Games and toys that you don't use all the time, just go ahead and swap batteries out when you need them. And for the best extended battery life, deplete those batteries completely before recharging. If you're giving a gift that requires batteries, instead of giving disposable batteries, add a set of rechargeable batteries and that device can be used forever. Well, maybe not forever, but those rechargeables should last many years. And for any rechargeable batteries, keep them indoors and in moderate temperatures. So that means out of the garage where temperatures can be really hot or really cold. Any battery powered devices that you're gonna be storing for long periods of time, go ahead and remove those batteries first. Yes, it's okay to mix brands. Try to stick to a quality brand. I've used these EBLs for years and you can get these right on Amazon. Now I have enough power to defend the galaxy. A large format lint roller can be a versatile cleaning tool. This is gonna be great on your soft surfaces in upholstery, drapes, and your furniture. These were dusty and I get to trap that lint right on the roller. These, of course, I can't take down to clean, so the roller makes quick work. These are also great for your drawers and cabinets. This is nice because I don't have to break my back bending over, cleaning this cabinet. And then there's those pesky messes like glitter or sprinkles. Let's stick it to them. Especially for finer particles, it's much easier if they can just stick. And yes, you can lint roll a counter. I don't know who would have glitter, sugar, and sprinkles on the counter at the same time, but who knows? Brooms and dustpans can leave behind those fine particles, so lint roll them. As handy as a cordless vacuum can be, they can't go everywhere, and they may struggle with fine particles. I vacuumed that rug, and this is still what I pulled up with the lint roller. And for broken glass, you should avoid a vacuum. So instead, all great jobs for your lint roller. It's a great quick clean too to trap pet hair and just loose hair around your house. Traditional rollers trap the lint on those disposable sheets. If sustainability is a priority, go with a reusable roller. These are made out of a special material that you can use, clean, and reuse again. All it takes is some soap and water, air dry, and use again. I think I'll stick with this cleaning solution. Carrying your tech doesn't have to be a burden. I'm gonna share with you some of the essential tech you need for traveling. No matter where you're going, you're gonna need power. And that's why whenever I take a trip, I like to pack my own power strip and multi-port adapter. Better yet, bring your own battery pack. Just make sure it's fully charged before you leave. And a car adapter to charge on the go. To keep it all organized, use a tech case. That way you have everything you need in one convenient place. And for entertainment, I can't travel without a Bluetooth dongle. With this, I can turn anything with a headphone jack into a transmitter for my headphones or a receiver for my music. That way, I have wireless audio no matter where I go. Because streaming boxes are so small these days, don't leave them at home, bring them with you. That way you have all your media on your own accounts anywhere you go. There we go. All the tech I need is packed up and ready to go. What are you supposed to do? Have a coaster for every cup? And no, the solution is not koozies. The secret is in the cup itself. Single layer plastic, metal, and glass are gonna condensate the most. Ditch those sweaty cups for something insulated. Get yourself a go-to cup that you can use every day. That way you have something reusable that works for hot and cold drinks. If not for you, maybe a great gift for someone else. And no matter how thirsty you are, there's a size, shape, and color for everyone. Now my dad loves to use old-fashioned ceramic mugs, but you can even find those with coasters built right in. Larger vessels are great to give as gifts, especially if you fill them up with something special, like beer or cold brew. With the right go-to cup, who needs these coasters anymore? Here's how to replace all those manual pumps. Now this ain't your daddy's air compressor. Those giant noisy contraptions are overkill for most households. And these portable versions are really quite affordable. Why work this hard when you don't have to work at all? These will autofill and show you when it reaches the correct PSI. Oh man, I can inflate everything with this? That's awesome. These are so easy to use, the only effort is keeping it charged. Yeah, there's no air in there. These are so lightweight and portable, so you can pack it up and take it everywhere. Plus, these make a cheap, practical gift. These are powerful enough to fill up car tires, and you have your pressure readings right here. I'm gonna fill this halfway with witch hazel. 20 to 30 drops of your essential oil. One of my favorites is lemongrass. A little olive oil on the lip for easy pouring, and the rest of the way with distilled water. I like to use a dark glass bottle. They're easy to clean and reuse. Just shake and mist to deodorize. Not all oils are created equal. Check those labels, make sure it's 100% pure, natural, and no synthetics. Most people know essential oils for their aromatherapy benefits, but some have antimicrobial benefits to get rid of odors. So I like lemon, eucalyptus, and tea tree, and there are several others. So when it comes to your essential oils, quality and effectiveness matters. And most only last up to 12 months, so don't use them after that. The trick I love, add a few drops to the inside of a toilet roll. That's a quick play to freshen up a bathroom. If you're like me, you're probably working from the road a lot. And that means keeping a whole bunch of things charged. I like to keep a pretty hefty power bank that's powerful enough to charge all my devices. And since this one's dead, I like to keep it charged while I'm on the go. I can charge that battery pack from my alternator while I drive. Full-on power stations are becoming more and more popular, especially for older vehicles. Whether it's something fun like a tailgate or trying to get work done on the road, having extra power can be a real game changer. These batteries can be charged off your alternator while your car is running, or charge it up in the garage overnight, and the next day you'll have an all-day battery supply. Some units will even integrate solar for true sustainable power. This is connecting to solar. A big unit like this can be a little pricey, but you can find a variety of capacities to fit your budget and your needs. Smart devices are great, but they can be a nuisance when Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are glitchy. For most things around the house, you just need a simple timer. These things have been around forever, they're tried and true, and cheap. And I picked these up on Amazon. You know, sometimes basic is better. Anytime you want to automate power to just simply be on and off on a schedule, just go with these. You can set whatever schedule you want in 30-minute increments. Watering, lighting, fans, air purifiers, holiday decorations, decorations. The list goes on and on. Not everything in our life needs an app. Sometimes the best approach is just to keep it analog. For example, if you have trouble waking up in the morning, just set a light to turn on right before you need to wake up. Just love how simple this is. The little mechanisms just turn it on and off. Some household appliances are consistently on when plugged in. This ensures that there's a time of day that they're just off. The clicking is so satisfying. Whew. Are you only using your microwave to reheat leftovers? The microwave can be the perfect way to meal prep and take some heat off that stove. You can find specialty cookware just for preparing meals in the microwave. This Joseph set I got on Amazon covers a lot of bases. You've got a lid/plate, a griddle rack, a steamer basket, and a microwavable pot. The grill plate's gonna be great for vegetables and even bacon. Steam those frozen or fresh vegetables, and boil your potatoes. Instead of a hot pot on the stove, prep that pasta in the microwave. The Fasta pasta is made just for that. Pasta, rice, veggies, casserole. I love a device that's multiple uses. I also found this super affordable rice cooker that you can use right in the microwave. You've got the paddle, oh, and a steamer basket in there. I think it's time to use that microwave for way more than just reheating. Battery adapters like these are a clever gadget, turning a AAA battery into a AA battery or upgrading to a D battery. And these are even designed to adapt with an adapter. So you get a lot of power options out of your AA and AAAs. The real benefit is in a pinch, you can just adapt what you have instead of running to the store. Instead of living loose in a drawer, sort and organize your batteries. I like to use simple containers. You can get more elaborate, makes it easy to find exactly what you need. Here's some tips to get started growing a garden. You can purchase already sprouted seedlings, but I like to start from seeds. Great thing about seeds is they are dirt cheap. There are so many options, but start with what's easy to grow. Lettuce, herbs, cucumbers, and peppers are gonna be great for beginners. You'll have more confidence if you start off with a little research, like knowing when plants grow best and how they like to grow. Your seeds will include instructions about how to get started, but you can find so many resources online and even apps. To get those seeds started, you don't need anything special, just a small pot or even a mug or a cup. I even like to upcycle containers. This used to be a candle that I cleaned out. Now it's gonna be the home for my little plant. Growing seeds makes a wonderful family project and an amazing gift. I always forget to water my plants, so I take some tech help and set a reminder. There's also no need to get discouraged if things don't work out. They're just seeds, so try again. Here's a cleaning method you've probably never heard of. Ultrasonic cleaning machines use sound waves to do the scrubbing for you. Devices like these are used across many industries, from medical to industrial. But they're handy to clean objects at home. Like glasses, your stash of bling, small tools and personal care items, and that list goes on and on. There's a few things you'll want to avoid, like wood, ceramics, and certain jewelry items like pearls and emeralds. Metal, plastic, basically anything non-porous that fits inside. And all that's required to start is water. Put the items in and run the machine. So those sound waves are essentially scrubbing away any grime and residue on the items. Ultrasonic cleaning can also kill germs and bacteria. It's just a really nifty cleaning tool. Of course, always follow the manual for the specific device. Do you ever find your house doesn't have an outlet where you need it? This is how you power anything, anywhere, even at home. Now, I'm usually taking a power bank with me when I'm on the go, but these things can be so handy for power around the house too. So many home pluggables are simply USB powered. This diffuser didn't even come with a wall adapter. This is the one from my phone. And just because it's USB doesn't mean it needs to be powered by a computer. Even if your outlets have USB, it might not be where you need it. Like in a bathroom, your outlets are either in the wrong spot or limited. How are there no outlets in here? Instead of looking for power, bring power to your gadget. And no need for unsightly extension cords. This is gonna work. And there it is, diffusing properly. And the best part, this battery should last several hours. I love this Anchor battery pack, and at this point, I have a few extras that I can use around the house. Are there spots in your house just too dark to function? This is the best way to add extra light to your home. Amazon has so many affordable lighting options that are super easy to install. These lights are rechargeable, so no need to keep them plugged in or any wiring. And I really like additional features like motion sensing, dimmable, and color temperature control. And just with some adhesive mounts and magnets, you can install these anywhere. That literally took 30 seconds to install, and it looks so great. These are gonna be great for under cabinet lighting, in cabinet lighting, drawers, closets, you name it. If it's a dark corner, you can put a light there. Motion activated. Keep these charged, and they're gonna be great in emergencies when the power goes out too. How often are you cleaning your microwave? This is a fun way to get that job done. Angry Mama's a device that takes all the frustration out of cleaning that microwave. While I try to avoid single-use kitchen items, I love something that inspires people to clean and have fun doing it. It's so easy to use. Simply add vinegar to the line, fill with water, and then you're good to go. Now let Mama blow off some steam for 7 minutes in the microwave. So it's all done. Just let that sit for about 2 minutes before we get inside and clean up the rest. It's been a couple minutes. She still looks mad, but at least the microwave's clean. This deodorizes and loosens up any stuck on gunk, so you can go ahead and wipe it away, super easy, with a damp rag. You can do the same thing in a microwave-safe container with some vinegar and some water. But a device like this makes the process fun and foolproof. No matter which method you use, do a clean like this once a month. Just good routine maintenance to keep everything clean and odor-free. Gas lighters are great in an emergency, but electric lighters are the real deal. I don't have to worry about butane or fuel, and the charge lasts a long time. So many of our devices need to be charged, but I think this one's worth it. I've had this a couple years and have only charged it twice. Of course, depending on which one you have, your mileage may vary. It's sleek, it takes up way less space than those other click lighters. Super simple and effortless to operate. My go-to lighter has just been this battery-operated one for candles, whatever you need. And if you're giving a candle as a gift, why not include one of these cool tools too? If you're the driver of an older vehicle, this is especially for you. Jumpstart kits make it easy to charge your battery without the need of anybody else. Portable pumps will give you the power you need when you're low on tire pressure. And you can dial in the exact pressure you need for your tires. Or go with a 2-in-1 air compressor and jump starter kit. These are a road trip must, and also charge them before you hit the road. I keep a small inverter in my car just in case I need a standard power outlet. And that other end just goes in your power outlet. Let this be your sign to get a portable vacuum for your car. Now I love a clean car, and this thing helps pick up all those crumbs in between washes. And with a variety of attachments, get into all those crevices. Take an old large container, got a little produce bag, sealed up, airtight, nothing's falling out. Now I have a little place I can collect all that trash and debris. Any accessory in my car, I love to keep organized. I just have a cheap tech pouch. I keep all my chargers and adapters in here. All those little bits and pieces you need for your car, all in one place. UV light has powerful properties to disinfect. Hospitals use UV light to kill germs and bacteria, and you can do the same at home or on the go. A UV light wand can Avada Kedavra on a microscopic level. The same UV light that's used in air purification systems. And these can be lightweight, portable, and affordable. The UV light needs to be close to the surface, and it'll take about 5 to 10 seconds. And these can be great travel tools for high-touch areas like remotes, switches, and knobs. Disinfecting all without chemicals. Just avoid looking directly into the light. Don't go to the light. And don't use it on skin or animals. There's a variety of UV cleaning boxes that can clean anything you can put inside. Just cleaning up those everyday items. If you're an AirTags user, there's a hidden feature that I think is so cool and helpful. These include NFC technology, which you can use to trigger some pretty cool actions. All this can be done with an iOS app called Shortcuts. Shortcuts is an Apple-made app that lets you trigger multiple actions with a single step. To get started, once you're in Shortcuts, you're gonna wanna click on Automation at the very bottom. Use the plus, we're gonna create a new automation, create Personal Automation, then scroll down, you'll see NFC. Hit Scan, hold the tag nearby, and then you can title it. This is where all the fun starts. You can add an action, and there are so many to choose from. Once you have your tag set up, just go ahead and click Done, and it's all set to go. This is capable of doing so many things. How this works is when you scan your tag, it'll trigger whatever action you want to happen. There really are a lot of options here, so explore them all. I'm gonna set this one up to launch a particular web page anytime it's scanned. NFC tags and Shortcuts is a pretty nifty pairing, and there are a ton of options to explore, but we'll have to save more for later.